Are you listening?
This is a preview to a podcast interview I recently did with $112 million lottery winner Cynthia Stafford. She won Mega Millions in 2007. It was a life-changing win. She's very much into visualization and manifestation and spirituality. So we got to discuss this at length, but also many other things in the interview about how it changed her life, her thoughts on money and happiness, and all kinds of things. It's a fascinating interview. I will put a link to the entire interview below. Here's a quick preview. You won $112 million. So what happened?
Well, for me, I'm going to say it was something that I planned for. I literally just one day decided, you know what, instead of just playing the lottery haphazardly, I'm going to choose an amount. And that was in 2004. So prior to that, I would play occasionally. It wasn't like a religious type thing or just something that I did on the regular. I just, when I felt like playing. But 2004, I decided, you know what, I'm going to choose a jackpot amount and I'm going to manifest it. I told just a few people, like, this is what I plan to do. And yes, I did get the response of, well, that'll never happen type thing, but it did. And it happened in May of 2007. And it was truly a blessing.
That's really incredible. So you said that you did vision boards and you visualized this happening before it happened and you really wanted to fully feel what it felt like. So when it actually did happen, was the reality of it happening the same as what you envisioned?
Oh, yeah. I imagined myself holding the check. I imagined myself wearing the shirt I was wearing, the way that I looked. I basically put myself into my vision. I imagined myself of what it would feel like. I imagined myself being the winner. And when you have that kind of faith, that's like what the Bible says in Matthew, I believe 7:12, that's the kind of faith that moves mountains. Like, you can pretty much do anything when you have that kind of faith. And so that's what I did. I just kept the faith that, you know what, this jackpot will show up. And I did not deviate from that thought. I did not think that it will be anything different from what I saw in my vision, because I created that vision. And what I say to people who ask me, like, how do you do that? I said, well, it's the same as when you're looking at a TV screen, a computer screen, your phone. It's a form of visioning. It's a medium, in a sense. So I said, you have to basically imagine yourself in there, just like when you take your selfies and things, you're in there. So I created that same type of scenario or mental movie by putting myself in there and imagining myself in the future that it happening. The more I did it, the more it became real to me. Now, that took a moment. And I realized that, 2004 was when I announced it to myself, be a family religion, but it happened in 2007. So I was doing the work until it manifested.
Mm.
But for me, and I think anybody that, whether they're working on their health, wealth, whatever goal it is, you have to work on yourself. And that's what I did. I worked on my mind, to work on myself, to believe that it will happen. And it did.
Cynthia Stafford now could speak to Cynthia Stafford before you won, surely in 2007. What would you say?
I would say...
So that was a preview to my interview with Cynthia Stafford. I will put a link to the entire interview below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and let me know in the comments, what would you do if you won $112 million? And what do you think of manifestation? Do you have any manifestation stories? I love checking out your comments. As always, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support.